here is a different mentality that is making you suffer and nobody is talking about. Because a lot of people, they don't see the way they think, the way they act, the way their mindset is what is making you suffer. Because one thing you have to understand that is very important, very powerful, is that everything we know from the moment we was born is based off the society conditioning. Like we have been conditioned to think the way we think, to feel on certain things that we were not supposed to feel in nothing. And all of this is based off generation to generation of conditioning yourself to feel some type of way, of conditioning yourself to feel angry, condition yourself to feel frustrated, suffer, addicted to something. All of these things is based off the conditioning that you have conditioned yourself. Because one thing you have to understand, the way our mindset works, the way our brains operate, is like you can do something. For example, tell yourself you are handsome every day for 12 to 10 years, to the point where your mind is not gonna tell the difference. Your mind is gonna believe, yes, he's handsome. Or yes, or you can even do the opposite. Tell yourself you are ugly for 12 years. Guess what? You're gonna believe you are ugly because of the conditioning that you are doing to your mind. That's why when you see kids who are grow up in a family where they've been called a beautiful, sexy, they have a certain attitude towards them. Like they think they're better than everybody else because they've been conditioned for years. The moment they was born until where they are, they be conditioned to see themselves as attractive, so see themselves as a beautiful, sexy. All of this is what is creating the attitude that they have. And you can also see the opposite. The opposite, you can see kids who is born in their parents who they call them ugly for years, talking shit about him. Oh, you are ugly, you are this, you are fat, you are that. That kid is terrible. He has anxiety issues, depression issues. He can't socialize better. He's always on a corner. No confidence, zero confidence, because his mind is being controlled by the poison words his parents has been used. And one thing I'm trying to make you to understand, there's nothing wrong with the words the parents are using. It's the meaning they attach to what they are saying. For example, if someone says you are ugly, ugly has no negative feelings toward it, because the negative feeling is inside you because of the meaning of what you think ugly is. Because listen, ugly is just what is. Something is ugly. You know what I'm saying? But the meaning that you attach when it comes to you, you say I am ugly. That's when it becomes a problem. You see, if something is not attached to you, you don't see it as a problem. The moment it's attached to you, you see it as a problem. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing where death has nothing wrong with it, but when it's attached to you, it becomes a problem. For example, some people, listen, and shout out to my mentor, the Bible of the Dating Game, Mr. Lucario, because when he says that when you see a news, someone else die, a person who you was not close to it, you don't even know these motherfuckers, but they die, right? You're not gonna cry. You're not gonna feel emotions. Nothing. You're just gonna be somebody die, man. It is what it is, man. Take it or leave it. Goddamn it, expensive shit. And shout out to Chuma Keke. You just gonna see it as, someone died. Okay, cool. Take it or leave it. You're not gonna sit there, think about, oh my God, they died, this happens, oh my God, oh shit. You're not gonna lose your sleeps. You're gonna still sleep, you're gonna still eat, you're gonna still play, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to keep yourself going. But let's see the opposite is someone who is close to you. Now you're thinking all day. Now you lose appetite. Now you depress. Now you drink a lot. Why? It's because you attach the loss that you have with yourself. You saying, I lost a brother, I lost a sister, I lost a cousin, I lost someone who's close to me. Instead of just death was experienced. Instead of seeing it as what is, you, brothers and sisters, add labels to things. Those labels that you're adding to things, those are what are hurting you. That's what I'm trying to change, the way you think, the identifications that you're adding to life, the identifications that you're adding to what already is. You understand what I'm saying? So, and another thing that you have to understand is not only identifications, your thoughts. When you identify with your thoughts, you're gonna suffer even more. This one is even the worst. Forget about the feeling that you're feeling. Forget about the body sensations. For example, the pressure, the heat. Those are very important to recognize them and not identify with them. But when it comes to your thoughts, because your thoughts is the identification, is the identifications itself, because your thoughts are coming from the conditioning of the meaning of what you think things are. For example, I've been in a situation where a woman say no to me, and I start to tell myself, I start to think that it's because I'm ugly. It's because I'm attractive. It's because my height is not apart. It's because of this. My nose is too big. My ear is too big. All these thoughts, negative thoughts that you're telling yourself, you're poisoning yourself. I guarantee you, you're going to suffer. Listen, you're not going to take any actions. You can't take actions when you're poisoning your mind. When you're fueling your brain with the negative self-talk, with poison. And one thing you have to understand, the negative self-talk itself is not the problem. It's the meaning we have attached to the negative self-talk. That is what's creating the suffering. For example, I'm going to get embarrassed. Embarrassed is just what it is. But the fact that you say, I gonna get embarrassed, you see what I'm saying? Identifications. The moment you say, I will get this, I will feel unwanted, I will look stupid. Bro, stupid is just what it is. The fact that you identify with stupid, you become stupid. And I've been telling you guys, the moment you identify with an experienced, you are going to suffer. Because you are saying stupid is who you are. Embarrassment is who you are. Looking down is who you are, instead of just what is. And shout out to Auntie Demelo, because it's anything that comes and goes, my brothers and sisters, is not who you are. Anything that comes and goes is just an experience. Listen, if you can have the ability to flirt in front of everybody, include your boss, you got some balls on you, motherfucker. And that's what I did, my nigga. Listen, I'm telling you, if you can have the ability to flirt anybody without the fear of losing something, without the fear of losing your job, of making anybody angry, that shit required to have a good mentality. To be able to flirt any situation, no matter your body is giving you the pressure, the heat, but you still take the actions. I'm telling you, this will require you to have a full 100% awareness of every thought that's gonna pop in your head, of every situation you're experiencing at this moment, of the body sensations. Like, you have to be fully aware of every buttons in your body. And that is what I teach you guys. And that is what I want you to be able to control your mentality, to control everything that is happening. You understand what I'm saying? That is what I want you guys to be able to do. to control your brain, to control your mentality, to control the way you are thinking, because the way you are thinking, my brothers and sisters, is very important. Because if you are telling yourself, I'm this, I'm that, oh, I'm gonna get fired if I flirt in front of my boss, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna look good, I'm not gonna show good image, my brother, you gonna suffer, you gonna suffer. And the crazy thing about life is it always gives you the same situations over and over until you pass it. And the way to pass it is to experience it as it is without the negative feeling, the poisons that you're giving to your brain. And that's what I teach. And that's why I'm here today. And that's why people, they are willingly to pay for mentorship, to be able to work with me 1v1. Because listen, I'm not perfect either. The same way as you. But the difference between me and you, I've invested in myself to be able to take the time and the money to be able to learn about myself, to be aware of, to understanding of life, the purpose of life, which is the KnowXBe, knowing, experiencing, being, the name of the channel. And shout out to the book Conversation with God. That's where I was inspired by the purpose of life. So this is very important, guys. So if you wanna work with me 1v1, if you think this video that I'm sharing right now, you like, man, this person know exactly what he's talking about. I might look young on the face, but old in the mind. So if you see like he knows what he's saying, we can actually see the words, the way he articulates things, they're coming professional. Like he knows exactly what he's talking about. So my brothers and sisters, all I'm asking from you is to give yourself a favor so you can be able to do whatever you want, anytime, any place, and anywhere. But another thing that before I leave, guys, there's always consequences to your actions. There's always consequences. If you want to do whatever you want and murder someone, I'm sorry, you're going to jail. You're going to prison. I ain't gonna lie. You're going to get locked up. I'm sorry. If you want to do whatever you want and you go somewhere and you start printing middle finger, you're going to get punched in the face. As a matter of fact, you're going to get murdered or something. You want to meet someone who's... Listen, the reason I'm saying this is because just because you have a different mindset, it does not mean someone else have a different mindset. Just because you are free up here, it does not mean someone else is free up here. Someone else is still going to have the suffering. Someone else is still going to have the anger issues. So some people are gonna try to kill you because you are free and they're not. So that's where I teach you exactly certain situation you shouldn't react this way, even though you have the power to do so. But the power that I'm teaching you is the power that you have in your mind to be able to be free from the meaning of what we all have agreed upon, for the meaning that the society have created, to be able to free yourself in the mind. Once you free yourself in the mind, whatever happens outside of you is none of your goddamn business. As long as not involve you, you'll be free up here. Everybody will be looking at you like, man, why this person always have his confidence on? Like, why? It's because he's aware. He understands of what is on his surrounding. And that is what I want you to be. The same place, the same thing, the same area. Take the same actions. You understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters? That's what I want you to be, in that place, in that situation. So guys, thank you for those people gonna watch this video until the end, because I'm very, very grateful for those people gonna take the time. Because listen, it's not everybody who's gonna be able to take the time of the day and to be able to watch this video until the end. But since you have taken the time to watch it even until the end, I'm very grateful of your time, and I appreciate you, because time, man, you can't put a price on the time, even though we do in this society, but you can't put the time, you can't put a price in it. So thank you. And again, remember what my mentor, the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Lucario, always say: the truth is inside you, and remember, your mindset is your superpower.